Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and welcome back to our Stain series, where last time things had gone very well. We'd managed to take the Barrowlands, as well as obviously holding the lands in Carhold, so things have gone well for us. Now, last time we kind of ended on the fact that the King Beyond the Wall, what's his name? King Draw Widowmaker, Wildclaw. He managed to take the Night's Watch. He's 53 years old, so he is getting quite on at the moment. But he took the wall. I just want to make my position clear. Basically, some people were talking about the fact that I'm obviously a Skagosi. Well, actually, Lord Max is technically a Northman, but I mean, generally we're playing obviously as the Skagosi people. I want to just reiterate my position on how I see the Skagosi people. I do not see the people of Skagos as wildlings. I know they're described as like wildlings, but I don't see them as the same. Obviously their cultures are very similar, obviously with the Magnar family being named. That's the same word, obviously, as like, I think it's chief or lord, basically, in the wildling language. So they obviously have that sort of history, the shared history and stuff. But basically, the Northmen described them as like wildlings, because basically they keep to the old traditions, which is probably the same for like the wildlings. They probably just keep to the traditions of the first men more. And that's kind of why there's a perceived view that they're kind of more like wildlings. But they are under the thumb of the North. So I don't see them maybe as supporters of the wildlings necessarily. Probably more likely, I would suspect, they don't care. Because people saying they're more likely to attack the wall than to defend it. Personally, I just don't think the Skagos would care, to be perfectly honest. They wouldn't care about what happens to anyone, it sounds like. It sounds like they just want to be left alone, keep to their own ways, keep independent and isolated. They seem more like an isolated people than anything. But that's just my view on those people. And I say, very similar to wildlings, but the separation is kind of... They're kind of more isolationists, wildlings, but I wouldn't say they're directly linked to the wildling people in a, shall we say, shared nation kind of way. I don't see them like that, but that's just my personal view. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just what I got from the books. So let's jump right in then. Let's get the time rolling. Now we're still really just waiting for my granddaughter. My granddaughter just needs to marry the heir to the King of the North. She's 9 years old. Only 5 more years, and then the North should be ours. And it looks as though the King of the North has declared Northern war to restore the Night's Watch. Okay, so we're not going to wait for them to attack us. We're going to go to attack them. King Wayne, with my beloved sister. She's a commander of the North. Not really surprised there. 18 Marshal. Maybe she'll lead the men. How many men does the king actually have? He has 7,000 men. That is probably, sadly, not going to be enough. I think this guy's at least, 22,000. I thought he had at least 20,000. So this might not be a good thing for Beyond the Wall. The realm's in a state of war. I, as your liege king, command that you provide men to support my armies. Now, seeing as we are friends, I'm actually friends with the king, and obviously our granddaughter will marry his son. It doesn't make any sense not to support the king. So let's support the king, at least as a friend. You know what I mean? At least as a friend. We've been gaining quite a lot by being friends of the king, so we're going to keep to that. The people beyond the wall, they don't really stand a chance, to be perfectly honest. They're not in a good situation. Only 7,000 men, and there's 400 men in my lands. The North Road is mine, actually. So they've put their men there already. Okay, let's just check everything else, see anything else is going on. Unmarried heirs, I'm unmarried. I could get married, obviously, but I'm not going to just yet. Now, we could push for the Dreadfort. Lord Gavin of the North Road, we could get him a stay in the Dreadfort, which would be nice, seeing as, obviously, we had a bit of a problem with the Boltons, ended up having to kill most of them. I still can't believe we got away with that. Oh, Max, you are just a little killer, aren't you? You killed 2 of your nephews, and 2 of the Bolton leaders. Now we have Lady Barbara. Now, she has 4,000 men. I have about 4,800. You know what? We'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now and we'll wait. Maybe there'll be a better opportunity later. There's a new Lord Commander on the wall, apparently. Lord Commander Devon Selmy. Okay, so even though the Night's Watch is no longer there, they've elected a new Lord Commander who will be placed there if the king succeeds, and they voted for the Selmy. Seems like an okay choice. Preston Swift is kind of a next choice, possibly. Okay. Nah, Selmy seems like a good choice. Obviously not as good as Barristan Selmy. Imagine Barristan Selmy as Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Now that would be a sight. And here we go. Now, I'm not leading any men. But we've headed into Brandon's Gift. There's no wildlings just yet. Looks like all the wildlings ran back. Probably they want us to suffer attrition. If they can obviously get the King of the North to move in too much, the attrition could be bad for us. Now, we've got the 5,000 men over here. Now, what is this? This is mountains. Yes, again, also fighting into the mountains might be bad luck as well. Oh, what is this? To revoke skill and pass. So it looks as though High Chief... okay, so it looks like the king kind of shot himself in the foot. He tried to revoke some lands. And that's completely backfired on him. And look at that, they attacked into the mountain. They want to throw 6,000 men, but they've lost morale. So, nope, nope. Look at that. They destroyed almost double their men. That was a silly move by the king. The king could actually lose this if... The king beyond the wall just stays in the mountains. There's a good chance that because the north has more men, he's going to keep thinking this will be an easy win. He's going to keep attacking him. Dawn accepted peace. Okay. The Reach won. That's an interesting looking king. Huh. Okay. Just an interesting face there. Kind of a chubby little face. They don't normally see a Martell with that sort of face, I don't feel like. Huh. Sorry about that. Just for some reason that just sounded unusual to me. His face didn't look like how I normally expected it. Did they take Night Song, I'm guessing? They either took Night Song or they were defended, I can't remember. But the Reachers are doing okay. They're still got most of their lands. I think they just lost Red Lake, but they took Greenfield from the Rock. Obviously they kind of got into here. Nah, they've not really gained much. The Trident is definitely doing the best. By far. They've even got Fair Isle now. The Trident is definitely doing the best. I'm really actually looking forward to this series when I get to become the King of the North and hopefully trying to then gain claims on those damn Southerners. We'll show them that winter is coming. We'll show them. Not my house words, but we can make our own house words. I don't think we actually have house words, at least that we know of. I don't think... Oh, it looks like we did win a battle in the end. Or at least we're taking places. But I don't think from what I've known, Stain do have any house words. I'm now 50 years old. She's 11 years old. We have to live until she gets married. Then it's safe. Then I can die happily and we can be pala. I think she can control the realm with a good diplomacy and intrigue. She'll probably be fine. But yeah. As I was saying, we might have to make our own house words once we take the Iron Throne. You know what? I'm going to let you guys decide that. That's what happened. Once we take the Iron Throne as a Stain sits on the Iron Throne that we control, I will get you guys to choose our house words. Though I had thought Robard to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel Aeron Karstark. Karstark versus Karstark. Interesting. Now, I'm brave, diligent, patient, gregarious. I'm social and brave, so yeah, allow the duel. I'm going to get right in there. Now, they attacked him again in a silly way. He might as well just try and just siege him out. But again, this is the AI. You can't always trust the AI. Shina of King's House just died. Okay, that's fine. Got a bit worried there when that popped up. Thought that might be something else. Do we have any sworn shields? Bodyguards. Yeah, we have a few bodyguards. Yeah, we have nothing to worry about there. We have enough bodyguards. Just show the commanders for now. Only 4 commanders for our 3 high lordships. Okay, again, he now wants to duel... he now wants to duel the other Karstark, who's the Karstark he dueled's brother, it would seem. What is wrong with you, man? Just wants to duel everyone. And it looks as though we won. That war did not take too long, and the Night's Watch has been repopulated, we'll just say. Lord Commander Devon Selmy. So he's got back that. Who's he? Okay, he hasn't given these to anyone just yet. We'll have to wait then. But there we go. Looks as though the wildling incursion was short-lived. And Jorah Widowmaker will just have to make do for now. Maybe he can just continue to take out all the wildlings. Will his children inherit? He has a son. His son is huge, but he's only 8 years old. He might be able to do that. I think huge. Is it strong? Is it strong and huge or just strong? I don't know. The wars have gone. Until the next time. Yeah, being friends with the king is always good, actually. Lodari's died a natural death. Don't particularly care about that. Bravos obviously still doing extremely good right now. Very impressed with them. Very impressed with them, I must say. Now, Volantis down here. My granddaughter, Danny, has been most uncooperative. God damn you, Danny. What is wrong with you? Ooh. I did not even see this. There's a pirate king. Krasnis na Gascon. Gascons? I don't know. He's Gascari. How did a Gascari take over the Stepstones? What the... Have they always been pirates? They seem to have been pirates for quite... since his father, at least. And his wife is Lazine. Huh. I have no idea how this happened at all. And his son's son is the heir. Okay, that's kind of an interesting thing to happen. Let's look down at some islands. I never look down here. Wallano seems to have grown quite a little bit down here. We don't seem to have any King of the Corsairs or Corsair King or anything down here. Everything else is the same up here. Looks like, I think Yunkai might have finished off Marine. Improve relations, okay. Yep, everything else looks the same. Yeah, Ivan taking over this land. God, did not see that coming. I would like them to take over the Thousand Isles. That'd be kind of a fun one. Maro's probably the biggest. Yeah, Maro's also over here, actually. He's much bigger than he looks, actually. Bravos, yeah, the land over here. As the Accursed. Barbara, the Accursed Bolton. Okay. Why is she known as the Accursed, I wonder? She has 5,000 men. And Aaron Carslight wants to get married. God damn, just go on, get married. He just wants to do whatever he wants, doesn't he? And he married a Barbara. Barbria, sorry. He married her. Good for him. He married someone of our religion. Okay, died a natural death. Looks like nothing's going on beyond the wall then. We'll move away from that now. I'm going to keep Skagos as my primary title and King's. That's like I said, I like the defensive position of it. My brother over here. Lord Garth Evans declared Lord Garth Evans war for the Dreadfort. Ooh, okay, this could be a good possibility here. I guess it's the Overton. Wendell Overton, was that him? No, it wasn't him, was it? Yeah, Efferin. So he is helping him, yes, Efferin. So High Point. Okay, so the White Hills and Overtons are helping him. Lord Garth Bolton. He has 1,000 men, 3,000 men, sorry, 2,000 men, 3,000 men. 3,500 basically. She has 5,000 men. I can't see him winning, and I can't see him taking down her men too much. Which is a shame, because that would be a good time to attack for us. And we can still do it. Look at that, completely destroyed right there. There's no point jumping in on that. Willis Whitehill. Is she the old god? Yes, she is. Just making sure. Maybe they haven't affected people around them. Yeah, he's also old gods. Lord Garth, how are you... Oh, okay, she captured him straight away. That's the end of the war. I was going to see how he's related. Like, when was he split from the main dynasty? I think they might have killed him. Because now I can't click anything. They've not killed him. Rodwell the Cruel. Okay. So he's one of his other sons. Okay, that's when it split off. His grandfather. So that was probably quite a while ago, actually. But nothing to do with us, you know. We turn our cheeks. Well, not turn our cheeks. We turn our eyes. Let's continue to build up King's House. I don't think we're going to need too much money to defend our lordship. We have 3 of the High Lordships right now. We're one of the stronger High Lords in the realm. Yes, 5,600. Ah! Looks like she tried to take Whitehill. Now, we could probably defeat her, but I'm going to leave it for now. Don't want to cause too much havoc. Like I said, just really want to get that marriage done at this moment in time. We've got enough as it is. Just getting one more, I guess, would be for my family. But giving him and High Lordship would put him not under me anymore. So, yeah. Eleanor's conquest of Dragonstone. So, finally, a Targaryen actually goes on a conquest. Decides to attack the, Gentes, the West Valerian Republic, yes. So he's going to attack them. Now, she's lost her husband. Can we get married? Obviously, the religious differences might be a problem, yeah. Religious differences are going to affect that, but she's not going to have kids, 52 years old. It's definitely going to pass to Rhaegar Baratheon, and he has a son with a very white mustache there. Oh, it's a bastard son, Crispian Waters. Most of his brothers and sisters are dead, though. Most of his brothers and sisters are dead. Now, he's the oldest son. Yeah, he had no other sons then. Then it's him. Not many sons, actually. And then Alistair Baratheon. Okay, and he has a son as well, Orys Baratheon. Okay, but it's nice to see a Targaryen actually invade someone for the first time, basically. But I wonder, because her swords... She's obviously the last Targaryen. Huh. So her sword should pass to her lord, but she has no lord. So I'm guessing it'll pass to the person who inherits her land. So it looks like the Baratheons will get the Valyrian steel swords as well, which is nice to see. Even though Rhaegar was actually in the court of her enemy, which is a little bit different. Torgon Bolton was slain by a Manderly in personal combat. Revolt against the rule of King Bellos the Wicked ended inconclusively. Looks like the Trident there is having some problems. Cracklord points more for the Iron Isles. Okay, so it looks like he died. Oh, Bellos the Wicked. He was excommunicated. Died in battle against Robert Bracken. 50-year-old man. He's 46, I guess, so that's not too bad. And so that's why it stopped, because his son inherited King Eddin. Okay, he's not too bad stat-wise. He's married to a Mallister, a quick Mallister. And his heir is Jammer Staunton. Married to a Rosby, okay. We'll leave them for now. Talking about his ideas I could really understand. I'm gregarious, yeah, so we'll listen to him. We'll listen to that man. He refused the revocation of City of Dragonstone. Okay, so it looks like she won that war already, but they're trying to take it back. Now, feudal levies. Guess I could probably... Night's Watch levies, what? Wait, Brothers Night's Watch are sworn by oath. Okay, yeah, so that was crossed out with medium. Don't know what's wrong with me just then. For some reason I just lost my mind. I was reading the wrong one completely. Where's my daughter? She has to be... My granddaughter has to be close now. 13 years old. Oh my god, we're so close. Harmond Stain. Harmond Stain, you are going to be the future king. You did not turn out great. At least you have some good intrigue, which is good to see. But you need to hold the north until you two have a baby that I can control. That is what you are there for. They had a lovely daughter, Daya Stain, as well. And another daughter, Leona Stain. But he had a bastard daughter, Cassana Snow. She could be a problem for us. We might have to keep an eye on that little bastard. I don't mean that in the mean way. I just mean because that's literally what she is. She is a bastard. Again, not in a mean way. She just... That's what she's called. Let's build something. Okay. Patrol post, barracks, stable... We don't need stables. Let's build a town. Let's do that, yeah. Let's build a town in Skagos. We're going to make Skagos into a proper place. After I became a Northman, I've seen the ways, become friends with the king. We need to develop our lands, we've realized. We must go forward. We will be kings in the future, hopefully, if it still goes as I planned. Obviously, I don't want to keep saying that just in case. I feel like if I keep saying that, someone's going completely wrong. I'll have to wait and see. What are you going to do after this, Elena? You took Dragonstone back. Is this now the start of your own conquest at 52 years old? There are always things that need to be done when it comes to expanding and improving a castle. With the proper plan and diligent work, I can make sure the work becomes more efficient. Reduce the costs, reduce the time. Let's reduce the time then, because we're literally just building something already. I already spent the money. Pick an ambition. Dot a lifestyle, become independent. Becoming independent could be fun as a Skagosi, but I think now we're so close to taking the north, we might as well just try and do that, to be honest, for now. Going independent would have been a nice one, and I would have done that if we'd had these 3 High Lodges before. That's definitely something I probably would have looked into, but now, yeah. Let's go for that one. Exalted Amunmeng. He wants the glory. Max wants to be remembered by all. But yeah, before I definitely would have gone for the independence, but we're now so close to this position, it seems ridiculous just to throw it away. The Grand Feast in Winterfell, of course we'll travel, of course. Just a few more days now, I think, until we have the wedding as well. So good timing. And my sister has also gotten old. Okay, perfect timing. We just got to the feast. Let's do that then. Yes. It is done. Now we just need a baby. Good job, guys. The tourney of Wolfswood. Okay, the Woods have invited me to a tourney. This is below me, yes. I have no need for such a thing. And there we go. The marriage is done. And he's arrived at my court. Okay. Now, he does like me, which is good. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait for the inbred babies. I can't wait. We have to go through a couple of generations to try and fix that, I hope. Hopefully it doesn't screw me over. Hopefully not. We'll have to wait and see. But you know, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, or have incest, as they say. Okay. Just war for the Stormland. So there's a war for the Stormland. Prince Theo the Just. At the moment, Theo is actually winning. Revolt against the rule of the Storm King. So the Stormland is not doing so well. And there's a Simon's Host claim at 0%. Okay, let's have a quick look at the current king of the Stormlands. King Alaric Tarth. He's married to a Staunton. Are the Stauntons helping him? The Stormlands are not helping him. No. The Dawn is helping him, though. And again, Dawn's helping him. But yeah, the Trident is not helping him at all. Poor them. The Trident obviously is not a good ally. Now, is it this guy? This is one of them. Who's the other one, then? Is it this one? Prince Theo the Just. Okay, so it's another Tarth. It's actually his brother wants to try and take it. Is it just him? It's just him. I can't see him winning that, then. I mean, here's 3,000 men, though, I guess. Okay, we got the Moat Kaelin to like our lord, of course.